Hello, I'm Victor Zhao, President of the National Academy of Medicine and co-chair of the Collaborative on Decarbonizing the U.S. Health Sector, also known as the Climate Collaborative. Recognizing the need to address climate change through health sector leadership, the National Academy of Medicine launched the Climate Collaborative, which is a public-private partnership of leaders across the entire health sector committed to addressing the sector's environmental impact while strengthening its sustainability and resilience. I'm delighted to be here today as part of this effort to embark on a journey towards a sustainable future in health sector. This is a very special occasion as we introduce the Climate Journey Map and Resource Repository, a groundbreaking tool that will serve as a guide for healthcare supplies across the nation and the world. Our journey begins with a real recognition of the pressing need to address environmental sustainability and decarbonization within the U.S. health sector, given the fact that it accounts for 8.5% of carbon emissions in the U.S. and about 25% of total health emissions globally. The Climate Journey Map is not just a roadmap. It's a commitment to foster change, innovation, and a profound sense of responsibility. It's a resource designed to empower organizations, regardless of their size or stage in the decarbonization process, to take meaningful steps towards a greener, more sustainable future. At its core, the Climate Journey Map is a testament to the power of collaboration. Is the culmination of the collective efforts of the Supply Chain Infrastructure Working Group of the Climate Collaborative. That work group consists of over 20 individuals representing multinational companies leading product manufacturing, packaging, and distribution of healthcare products and services. Together, we created a repository that will guide suppliers through stages of sustainable journey, offering insights, resources, and solutions to overcome the associated challenges with decarbonization. Our journey map, much like the path to sustainability itself, is circular, recognizing our world is ever-changing, and so are the challenges that we face. So as users navigate through these stages, we can revisit and adapt the strategies to align with evolving regulation, scientific achievements, and business imperatives. So to ensure its relevance, we'll continuously seek new resources and tools from a broader health community to keep the journey map up to date. This adaptability is key to long-term success in creating a more sustainable health sector. There are 5 stages in total, which will be described in greater detail shortly, but I'll provide a brief overview now. Stage 1, understanding and navigating the regulatory landscape. This stage should equip suppliers with the knowledge they need to navigate complex environmental regulations, setting the stage for compliance and excellence in sustainability. Stage 2, governance and organization planning. This stage provides the importance of effective leadership and strategic planning, establishing governance structures and integrating sustainability into organization DNA, which is crucial to success. And as we progress to stage 3, which is tackling Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions, we delve deeper into the heart of sustainability by focusing on reducing emissions within direct operations and energy use. Stage 4, tackling Scope 3 emissions. This will take us beyond the immediate control of our organizations as we address emissions within the supply value chain activities. This stage is a testament to the commitment to sustainability. The suppliers engage partners, advocate for sustainable practices, and work collaboratively to reduce their environmental impact. Lastly, but not the least, stage 5 is continuous improvement. What it underscores is the dedication to an ongoing journey. It encourages suppliers to share experiences, adopt new technology, and embrace evolving standards to drive resilience, innovation, and transparency. The climate roadmap serves more than just a tool. It stands as evidence of our dedication to fostering a healthy planet, promoting equity, and nurturing sustainable healthcare practices that prioritize the well-being of communities. I really urge you to explore these stages, harness its resources, and embark on this transformative journey with determination and purpose. Together, we can pioneer a new era of sustainability in healthcare, setting a standard for the world to follow. Thank you for joining us on this path to sustainability. I'm so excited to witness the positive impact that we can create together. With that, I turn over to the co-leads of Supply Chain and Infrastructure Working Group so they can provide you with more information on each of the stages within the journey map. That is Greg Smith of Medtronic, Chip Davis of Healthcare Distribution Alliance, and Nazneen Rahman of UMaker and Sustainable Medicine Partnership. They will take you through the rest of the meeting, and I thank them for their leadership.
Hi, I'm Greg Smith, Executive Vice President of Global Operations and Supply Chain at Medtronic, and one of the co-leads of the Supply Chain and Infrastructure Working Group. Welcome to Stage 1 of the Climate Journey Map, Understanding and Navigating the Regulatory Landscape. This stage is a foundational step in your sustainability journey. In this stage, we'll equip you with the knowledge and insights necessary to navigate the intricate regulatory landscape governing environmental sustainability. Our aim is to help you not only comply with existing regulations, but also prepare for upcoming changes in environmental policies. We will emphasize the importance of assessing the applicability of environmental justice laws and regulations, ensuring that sustainability efforts align with federal laws, state-specific requirements, and country-specific regulations. So in Stage 1, we're going to take 3 actions. Identify federal laws and requirements, identify existing state laws and compliance prerequisites, identify and engage beneficial voluntary standard-setting organizations. In Stage 1, there are a range of potential challenges from, first, the complexity of regulations, compliance costs, limited internal expertise, changing regulatory landscape, and finally, stakeholder alignment, balancing diverse stakeholder expectations and ensuring alignment between internal parties and regulatory obligations can present. And in Stage 1, there are resources that are identified for inclusion. In this stage, you'll find a curated list of resources to assist you in navigating the regulatory landscape effectively. These resources include, for example, ASTM sustainability standards, climate change regulatory actions and initiatives, greenhouse gas emission reduction targets, and market-based policies. As you progress through Stage 1, remember that it serves as a cornerstone of your sustainability efforts, providing the knowledge and tools needed to navigate the regulatory landscape successfully. Now moving to Stage 2 of the Climate Journey Map, Governance and Organizational Planning. In this stage, we'll focus on establishing effective governance structures and integrating sustainability into your organizational planning. This stage places a strong emphasis on leadership commitment and proposing a comprehensive governance plan. This plan will guide you in characterizing emissions, setting decarbonization goals, selecting metrics and standards, and aligning your organization strategically to drive sustainability. By implementing these measures, your organization can effectively integrate sustainability into its operations, ensuring accountability, promoting equity, building partnerships, and enhancing resilience. In this stage, there are 7 actions to consider. First, make the case to organizational leadership. Propose a governance plan. Assess potential partnerships and collaborations. Assess the impact of environmental risk factors. Consider transparency and reporting. Select metrics and reporting standards. Where necessary, develop climate response plans. Also in Stage 2, consider these potential challenges. Gaining leadership commitment and support for sustainability initiatives may require overcoming skepticism or competing priorities. Role clarity and capacity. Culture shift. Nurturing a sustainability-focused culture may require changing mindsets, behaviors, and practices within the organization. Data collection and in Stage 2, resources identified for inclusion. In this stage, you'll find a curated list of resources to help you navigate governance and organizational planning effectively. These resources include, for example, the 1.5 degrees Celsius business playbook, decarbonizing healthcare supply chains, GHG protocol, sustainability roadmap for healthcare. These resources will guide you in setting up effective governance and planning processes, ensuring a resilient and sustainable future for your healthcare organization.
Hi, I'm Chip Davis, President and Chief Executive Officer of the Healthcare Distribution Alliance and one of the co-leads of the Supply Chain and Infrastructure Working Group. Welcome to Stage 3 in our Climate Journey Map, tackling Scope 1 and 2 emissions. Our focus now shifts to measuring, setting goals, and implementing strategies to reduce emissions within your organization's direct operations, or Scope 1, and indirect energy use, or Scope 2. This stage involves conducting an emissions inventory, identifying achievable goals, researching emission reduction approaches and technologies, and considering commercially ready and emerging solutions. By taking these actions, your organization can gain crucial insights into emissions, target feasible reduction areas, and deploy appropriate strategies to drive significant emissions reductions, bringing you closer to your sustainability goals. In Stage 3, there are 2 actions you should conduct. The first action should be to conduct an emissions inventory. The second action should include identifying realistic, achievable goals. There are some potential challenges you may encounter in Stage 3. Obtaining accurate and reliable data on energy consumption and emissions can be challenging, particularly when data sources are decentralized or incomplete. Another issue that could arise is related to capital investment requirements. Implementing emissions reduction measures, energy efficiency upgrades, and renewable energy solutions may require upfront investments, posing financial challenges. You should also be prepared to address the technical complexity involved with addressing emissions and energy consumption. This may require specialized knowledge and expertise, which may not be readily available within your organization. And finally, know that adhering to regulatory requirements and ensuring compliance while pursuing emissions reduction goals can create complexities and potential trade-offs. In Stage 3, you'll find a curated list of resources to help you tackle Scope 1 and 2 emissions effectively. These resources include, among others, the GHG protocol and its online training, the sustainability roadmap for healthcare, and a Scope 1 and Scope 2 inventory guidance. These resources will guide you in effectively measuring, setting goals, and implementing strategies to reduce emissions in Scopes 1 and 2, advancing your journey towards sustainability in the healthcare sector. Now we will move to Stage 4 of the Climate Journey Map, tackling Scope 3 emissions. In this stage, we shift our focus to measuring, setting goals, and implementing strategies to address emissions within your organization's value chain activities beyond its direct control. This stage involves conducting assessments, quantifying Scope 3 emissions, initiating measurement and reporting, and developing goals, transition plans, and implementation strategies, all while considering health equity. Researching emission reduction approaches, engaging value chain partners, advocating for sustainable practices, and adopting relevant metrics and standards are essential components of this stage. Through these actions, healthcare suppliers can significantly reduce their overall carbon footprint and contribute to a more sustainable supply chain. There are 6 actions you must take in Stage 4. The first action you will need to take is measuring and reporting feasible Scope 3 emissions. Another action that must be taken is the process of addressing Scope 3 emissions within the organization's control. You must also address the Scope 3 emissions not within the organization's control. Researching emission reduction approaches is also a priority. Importantly, you will need to advocate for sustainable practices, especially those that promote health equity with business partners and stakeholders within the value chain. And finally, the last action involves introducing additional metrics and standards for measuring and reporting Scope 3 emissions. As with the other stages, you can expect some challenges to arise. One is related to data availability and quality. Gathering accurate and reliable data on Scope 3 emissions from suppliers and across the value chain can be challenging due to data availability, consistency, and transparency issues. Another challenge that may occur is due to the issues of supply chain complexity. Managing emissions across a complex value chain requires coordination, data sharing, and collaboration. You must pay attention to stakeholder engagement. Engaging suppliers and other stakeholders in emission reduction initiatives can be challenging due to varying levels of commitment, capabilities, and priorities. And finally, you should practice sustainable procurement. Identifying and selecting suppliers with low carbon footprints and sustainable practices may require extensive supplier evaluation processes and potential adjustments to supply chain relationships. So while there may be challenges, we have put together a curated list of resources to help you tackle Scope 3 emissions effectively. Among those are the Healthcare Emissions Impact Calculator, the Scope 3 GHG Emissions Accounting Tool, and the Supplier Action Guide. These resources will provide you with valuable guidance and tools to effectively measure, set goals, and implement strategies to address the Scope 3 emissions and promote sustainability throughout your value chain.
Hello, I'm Nazneen Rahman. I'm a physician scientist, founder and CEO of UMaker, director of the Sustainable Medicines Partnership, non-executive director at AstraZeneca, and one of the co-leads of the Supply Chain and Infrastructure Working Group. Welcome to Stage 5 of the Climate Journey Map, Continuous Improvement. In this stage, we focus on refining and advancing sustainability efforts to drive resilience, innovation, and transparency. Here we prioritize ongoing improvement through actions that include sharing experiences, assessing emissions, adopting new technologies, and adhering to evolving reporting standards. Our goal is to integrate climate factors into key business decisions and contribute to a more sustainable future. So let's get started. First of all, the actions. The first action is to create a report for sharing experiences. Develop a report detailing your experiences, insights, and lessons learned throughout your sustainability journey, and then share this report with others to help them in their journey. Second, assess and prioritize requirements and voluntary standards. Prioritize those which can be leveraged to build resilience. Consider initiatives like a carbon tax supporting renewable energy transition, or energy efficiency gains, reducing dependence on foreign oil. Third, mitigate immediate risks and build resiliency. Prioritize and execute initiatives based on your climate risk and opportunity assessment to mitigate immediate risks and build resiliency. Examples include water recycling or conservation projects in water-stressed areas, or renewable energy installations in regions with government incentives. Fourth, integrate climate factors into key business decisions. Integrate factors into business decisions across various domains such as strategy, risk management, finance, R&D operations, organizational structure, pricing, marketing, and investment and government relations. Fifth, consider joining peer groups and associations, such as the Sustainable Purchasing Leadership Council or the Action Collaborative to Decarbonize the US Health Sector Network organizations. And there are many others out there that can foster collaboration and learning. Sixth, report annual progress towards greenhouse gas emissions targets. continuously track and report annual progress towards achieving emissions targets across scopes 1 to 3. This transparency helps track your sustainability journey and demonstrate your commitment. Next, let's talk about the potential challenges. The first is data accuracy and integrity. Ensuring data accuracy and integrity in sustainability reporting can be challenging. It requires robust data management systems and processes. Second, stakeholder engagement. Engaging stakeholders effectively and maintaining ongoing communication and collaboration can be demanding, especially when dealing with diverse interests and expectations. Third, innovation and adaptation. Continuously staying abreast of emerging sustainability trends, innovations, and best practices requires proactive learning and the ability to adapt strategies and practices accordingly. Finally, but by no means least, resource allocation. Allocating sufficient resources, including time, budget, and personnel, to sustainably communicate progress, findings, and learnings can be challenging, particularly when faced with other competing priorities. So next, the resources that we have identified for inclusion. In this stage, you'll find a curated list of resources to aid in continuous improvement efforts. These resources include organisations like the Action Collaborative on Decarbonising the US Health Sector, the Clean Energy Buyers Association, the Sustainable Purchasing Leadership Council, the SME Climate Hub, the Sustainable Freight Buyers Alliance, and the Together for Sustainability initiative. You can also explore resources like the Green Print, Advancement of Environmental Sustainability in Healthcare, and Understanding the Circular Economy and what hospitals can do to grow it. These resources will assist you in advancing sustainability efforts, enhancing transparency, and driving resilience and innovation throughout your organisation's sustainability journey. Good luck. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this presentation. The unveiling of the Climate Journey Map and Resource Repository is a significant milestone in our collective effort to address environmental sustainability and decarbonisation within the healthcare industry. As we've explored each stage on this map, from understanding and navigating complex regulations to tackling emissions across scopes and driving continuous improvement, it becomes abundantly clear that sustainability is not a destination, but a continuous commitment. It's a journey of innovation, responsibility, and resilience. The Climate Journey Map is more than just a roadmap. It's a testament to our dedication to fostering change and embracing the profound responsibility we hold for our patients, the planet, and future generations. It empowers organisations of all sizes, regardless of their stage in the decarbonisation process, to take meaningful steps towards a greener, more sustainable future. We must acknowledge the collaborative spirit that has brought us here today. The Supply Chain and Infrastructure Working Group of the Climate Collaborative has crafted a repository that offers insights, resources and solutions to overcome the challenges associated with decarbonisation. This collective effort represents the power of unity and shared vision. The Climate Journey Map acknowledges the dynamic nature of our world, recognising that challenges evolve, regulations change, and science progresses. Empowers users to revisit and adapt their challenges, their strategies, their approaches, ensuring long-term success in creating a sustainable healthcare sector. But our commitment doesn't end here. In fact, it's just the beginning. We will continue to seek new resources and tools from the broader healthcare community to keep the Journey Map updated with the latest information and guidance. We will remain agile, adaptable, and forward-thinking in our tireless pursuit of sustainability. I urge you to explore the stages of the Climate Journey Map, harness its resources, and embark on this transformative journey with determination and purpose. Together, we have the opportunity to pioneer a new era of sustainability in healthcare, setting a standard for the world to follow. Thank you for joining us on this remarkable journey. We are so looking forward to seeing the positive impact we will create together.